What's up, everybody? It's Jonathan with Lone Wolf Day Trading, and I know what you're thinking. Did he smoke 40 cartons of cigarettes? And I'll just go ahead and say, no, I didn't. I know it'd be impressive to someone out there, but no, I didn't. I've actually been sick with the Black Plague, or basically what the medical experts are calling it, a stomach virus. Yeah, I'm going to make this very short just so we can get to the action. But a lot of people have been messaging me, leaving comments, questions, and stuff. And I do appreciate it, especially when I'm in the middle of being sick. I do like the company. So I narrowed it down to a few. And just go ahead. Do you still day trade? I still day trade. Day trade today. And I do apologize that it's been some time since I have. I can't really do it from the bathroom. Does TradeNet take your trades for you? Okay, no, obviously. Did you sell your soul to learn day trading? If this was possible, I guess there'd be more people out there that would be better at day trading, especially those fakes out there that are using demo accounts. If you can't be, actually, I'm not even, no. Okay. Why are your giveaways so big? That's what she said. What's the big news? Finally, we have a real question. What's the big news? I will tell the big news as soon as we have one moving part in place. There's one thing that just needs to be basically put in stone, and then I'll release the big news. I'm excited for it. I truly am. Okay, but thank you for that. That was actually a really good question. Appreciate it. Glad to know people actually care. All right, last one. Will you be my baby's daddy? Okay, well, those were good questions. So yeah, I do appreciate everyone reaching out. Again, I do apologize. It's been some time. So hell, let's just go ahead and we'll get into the action. All right, we're about 5 minutes till market open. I'm looking at the SPY right now. I think it's actually just kind of funny that, people thought that there's this huge crash coming. There's going to be this next Great Depression, so on and so forth. And it came down to around like 232, 233 area and then bounced back. And it's basically back to where it was. A lot of people over dramatized it. That's what people were going to do just to gain attention. I thought that's kind of funny. Now, the two candidates for today, the only two I'm actually going to look at are CVS. CVS is going to be one, and also SOLO, whoever that is. There we go. Okay. The only two. All right, so a few moments to market open. Just waiting around. Now, with CVS, of course, I want to pull back up. Look at the daily, just how horrific that looks. It's basically broken down through a lot of support lines. So I'll look at SOLO. SOLO, what I love about this is look how much down on the day. It's down about 15 cents, 13 cents, 11 cents. That's my stop right there. So I'm not really risking that much. 7 cents, 9 cents, 10 cents, 9 cents, 7 cents. So it's really not risking too much. If this, 6 cents, 4 cents. A lot of people don't really pay attention to that. Even if it breaks above, if it breaks right through again, more than likely it's just going to stay down. So I have 500 shares. Go ahead and take a look. I'll show it right here. It's really not that much of a risk to me. It's basically about 10 cents. I'm risking about 50 bucks. So I feel good about that one. I'm not really going to watch this one constantly because it is a slower mover, and I have full confidence in it. Like I say with my trading, when I take a trade, I have a good idea of when I'm going to get in, when I'm going to get out. There's no reason for me to be just eagle-eyed over it. Looks like it's crashing down right now. I want to see how the moving average and the VWAP, it actually reacts to this. Of course, it's breaking through right now, but like you just saw, it could spike right back up. So you just want to keep an eye on that. Also, the spread's horrible for this stock. 5 cents for a penny stock, that's horrible. I definitely don't like that, but I am looking at that high right there. So again, at 500 shares, 300 in the montage. If I want to take a partial, looking at that high, that's where I think it may come up to if it does break the high that's already set. Now there could be a retest of breaking the high, and it may not, or it could be a false break. We'll just have to keep an eye on it as far as that. But also, I want to keep an eye on CVS. Now CVS is getting a little bit of pressure up, and I love this. I love this overextension. But I have to remember, look at that huge gap in the daily. Now we have a false break of some sort right here. I'm going to take 100 shares. We'll go ahead and keep an eye on it as far as what the VWAP, how it's going to react to that. Also the VWAP and the moving average, if it continues to go up, they're more likely going to cross, which could induce it to be up or down. I mean, I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to keep a very tight stop on this. If it wants to break through right here, I'm just going to get out of the trade completely. Okay, go ahead and get it there. I do have a feeling it could continue to go up. Now, this could have been a huge mistake on my part. Again, haven't traded in over a week, so still getting into the routine and everything. Not making excuses, just giving an idea behind why I got out of the trade completely. Just not sitting right with me, especially since it has a huge gap it can fill. Now, it could start making a bull flag right here. Now, a lot of people would say this is a crash. They would jump in immediately right here. It could be just a pullback. You have to watch out for that. Solo, I still have 500 shares in there. It's break even. Nothing special. I'm down about $18 in CVS. So, okay, so we're getting momentum. We just broke through. Yeah, I definitely chased that stock. That was horrible. That's an example of what you don't want to do. 64.15 was absolutely horrific. That was the worst average I think I've ever gotten. Again, I haven't traded in quite some time, so still getting my feet wet again. So, you know, I mean, I definitely am human. That definitely wasn't the best entry ever. But if it spikes back up, I'll add to my position. I'll go ahead and get my share size of 100 ready. Looking how it reacts to the moving average and the VWAP. See if that holds it down. Again, it's crossing, so something is more likely going to occur. Okay, here we go. We're getting a little bit of a break. I only have 50 shares, so I'm really not risking that much. Coming down. Let's see how it reacts to the whole dollar. Looks like 64.02. Okay, so we just broke through that. See how okay, just broke through the whole dollar. And I'm just going to take it right there. Okay, I'm not going to... So it has a double bottom right now. If it breaks through, I'm actually just going to take it all, so... Watching it closely. There's a lot of green, but still holding strong. Okay, nice. We just had a break. Got 100 of the montage. Got a huge wall. All right, we had 200. You know what's hilarious? 425 is the bottom of that bull candle. 425 breaks. It could continue. And I'm getting out completely. Can't complain. CVS is just really, for anyone that's trading that one, definitely be careful. CVS is going to be a very weird one. Here's all my symbols. Move that over a little bit. Don't want anyone steal my account yet. It's a real account. Not a lot of people can say they trade real account. All right, I'm going to try this one more time. I think my last outro was a little too explicit, so let's just give this one more try. So my day trading for today, CVS, it was a good look. It really was. But it has a lot of, basically it has a lot of room it can fill. And that's why I didn't want to stay in the stock that long. Normally what occurs is these stocks, they get these crazy movement, the momentum, volatility at the beginning. And then they can just continue to go up very, very seldom like for the rest of the day. Not too much movement one way or the other. was solo beautiful, had a bull flag formation break. I had a feeling that it would be a break just because it was down for the day. A lot of bears were watching it and they were looking at the same amount. If you go back to the video, you see 425 had a huge buyer wall because that was basically the bottom of that bull flag. So if it broke that, it's going to have some force behind it. Again, not too much because it does look like it's very bullish. But again, that's what the bears were watching. So another thing, I need to censor my videos a little bit more. You know, today I'm not feeling too well, so I didn't really care too much what I was saying. I'm not trying to offend any person specifically. I just think it's funny that a lot of people are led astray, especially young traders, and it's kind of heartbreaking. It truly is. But again, people are only going to look at number of subscribers, big number. Oh, he has 20,000 subscribers, made $5 zillion. Ah, he must know what he's talking about. Because who would ever imagine that guy would deceive anyone? Well, hate to burst your bubble or your fantasy or whatever you want to call it, but wet dream. You know, it's not really like that. If it's too good to be true, normally it is. I always keep a level head. I truly do. Even when I have a green day, like today, I don't celebrate because it could be a red day tomorrow. If I have a red day, I'm very hard on myself. That sounds very psychotic, but the thing is, I really push myself. You know, people could put all the negative comments they want. Trust me, no one's harder on me than myself. I can promise you that. So, anyways, it leaves me company. You know, I don't really have anyone to talk to. It's really lonely. I guess Mr. Kitty, but he's not very talkative. It gets very lonely. So yeah, I'm always going to keep a level head. I'm never going to be that guy throwing $10,000 at the screen like I'm Don Magic 1 or Pimp Daddy Kane. It's just, I don't do that. You know, I'm not going to buy a $200 boat, think it's some $10 million yacht, and sail around with my pancake butt girlfriend. I can't do it. I'm just not into girls like that. I'm sorry. I like some, you know, baby got... Yeah. But whatever, that's just a different story, different video. So yeah, I do appreciate everyone watching this. I truly do. Keep it very short, less explicit. So again, thank you also for the support. The giveaway will be basically proclaimed on Saturday. Why am I waiting so long? Just look at me, I'm dying here. So you know, still trying to get back on my feet, get the blood pumping. Still, I'm not even kidding when I say I'm very like delusional. As far as, I mean, I'm very dehydrated. It's very hard to keep water. Luckily, I haven't gone to the emergency room, so no IVs yet. But thank you all for the support. Truly appreciate it. This is Jonathan, Mr. Kitty, Lone Wolf Day Trading. Stay green.